Some here and here, the spider mite eggs.
Lots is being said about the quality of cannabis around the globe, the level of THC or the lack of CBD for more medicinal use. Also, cannabis is often polluted with pesticides and other materials to increase the weight. Cannabis News Network is introducing the CannaTest, a test which shows what compounds are present in the plant. Reporters from all over Europe will score weed to be tested in one testing facility. The goal is to record the state of cannabis available.
When you go to a shop, you're supposed to have the support of the state or the support of regulations to ensure our health and our safety. If I go to buy anything in which I'm consuming, they've had to go through so much rigorous standards, which is something which is missing right now from even the coffee shops.
The first test shows the level of cannabinoids. These are naturally occurring compounds. There are at least 85 active compounds identified in cannabis. We will focus on THC, which is the main psychoactive ingredient, and CBD, which has antipsychotic effects. We scored 3 samples to be tested. The first sample we bought in the south of Holland on the streets of Maastricht.
De la bœuf, de l'herbe.
Au coffee shop, alors je prends pour toi dans un coffee shop et là tu me donnes aussi quelque chose.
The second sample is also bought from a street dealer in Maastricht.
Pour fumer la coke, la héroïne, pas de problème mon ami. Ecstasy, pas de problème.
The third sample we bought in Lille, northern France. With the second test, the cannabis is examined under a microscope to see if there are any pesticides or other harmful ingredients.
From the initial view, this looks quite nice, to be honest. There's a couple of dodgy things, but it's very typical of a commercial product. What we're looking at is all these resin glands here. I should see a stem and a head, almost like a mushroom. But what I see, first of all, is lots of stems, but no heads. And I see a gump here that's connecting several resin glands together. That is a big gump of pesticide. So normally they should all be coming up individual. It's very powdery, and like I say, that powderiness is basically residual pesticide. You see this here? This is not part of the plant. It's probably residual pesticide, but I must say this is very typical of cannabis that's bought in coffee shops as well. Most commercial weed is going to have some kind of spray on it. And sometimes they can do it in a smart way, and sometimes they can do it in a dangerous way. Essentially, any one of these contaminants, when burned, will release what's referred to as a pro-carcinogen. They activate by reacting in the body. So the more of these carcinogens which are present in the lungs, the more likelihood you have of mutations and lung diseases and pulmonary functioning. There is also some very dark material here and here, which these are probably spider mite eggs. That brown, black thing, that's a spider mite. Seems like they sprayed it and killed some of the bugs, but then there's still some dead bugs on here. You see that brown dot on the left? That's a spider mite. And that gump right in the middle is more pesticide.
So, we can conclude that the cannabis bought on the streets of Maastricht are about the same.
It's not contaminated, it's not overly fertilized. The only thing I would say about is the rock hard bud is clearly a hydroponic grow.
And the sample bought in Lille, the most contaminated.
The one from France is really representative of what you'd expect to find on a street from dealer. Is that it may be potent, but it's been mistreated. It's been very badly treated, and the results could be quite damaging for your health.
Next time, the test results of weed from Berlin, Valencia and Vienna. Stay tuned to Cannabis News Network.
Your source of cannabis news. Cannabis News Network.